But yes, sausages is the big trick to drawing people, isn't it, Tallulah? Now, you can see here on the left, this is the kind of basic image that children start to draw when they first learn to draw people. But we want to progress people on to be able to draw more realistic characters. So sausages are definitely the way to go, and artists think so too. This ergonomics dummy is the kind of thing that a real artist would use to be able to draw people, putting it into different positions and then looking at it from different angles. So if I wanted this dummy to be running, and I kind of put it into a realistic running position, maybe have it leaning forward, and then I'd look at it either from the side, or I'd look at it coming at me from the front, okay, or maybe even from the top, if I'm creating an image as if I'm looking down on the character. And then you can draw these characters with their shapes, all kind of sausage-like, okay? Now, if you don't have one of those dummies, but you want to actually look at what you're drawing, of course, just get photographs. I'm going to be showing you how to use photographs to make realistic drawings, or take some of your dolls and action figures and use those. This is a very scary Barbie that Tallulah has changed in her own unique way, haven't you, Tallulah? Okay, so let's have a go. Are you ready with a pen, Tallulah? Okay, pick up your pen then, if you can remember. Now, let's have a little look. Here is a chap out for a walk, a nice casual walk. So if we want to draw this guy, we just want to start off with the basic shapes that we can see. Now obviously on my screen I can actually start drawing the circles over the body, but I'm just going to try and observe and do them until you can have a go along with me if you like. So I'm going to start off with a circle kind of balloon shape for his head. Doesn't have to be very accurate. And lots of children, that's better than mine to do that. Lots of children get very stressed over doing circles. My tip, if you're someone not very good at doing circles, is get your hand over where you want to do a circle and start circling in the air before you actually touch your paper. Go round and round and round and round and round. And then start to draw that circle on the page. Take your hand away and you'll find you'll have a pretty good circle in there. You might have to do some rubbing out. Now, notice the colour that we're using. We're using a light colour. Many children make mistakes with their artwork because they get a pencil or a pen and they start off, the first line they do is it. Okay? It's better to start off very light so you can make lots of rubbings out, especially with this sausage way, because we're not really sausages, are we? We're going to want to make us look more realistic afterwards. So, my head there was awful, but it will do for the purposes of this. So there we go. There's his body. I don't worry too much about the neck, so I'm going to do the man's body next. It is better. Well, we're going to do the body now to do this. So this is a big, long, thick sausage. I hope this gentleman doesn't mind. It's just another sausage, Tallulah.
Oh, I can do a sausage.
There you go. Do another sausage underneath. Don't make it too big. Don't worry if you do that. Well, you want it bigger than the head, though, don't you? Have another go. Why don't you go round? Well, sorry, I knocked you. There we go.
It's still fine.
Yes, and it doesn't matter about these scribbles and things. We can hide all those later on. Okay, so we've got our sausage there. Now, should we do his legs next, Tallulah? Big, long sausage there.
Arms first.
You want to do the arms first?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got this shoulder here. That's very prominent. So I'm just going to do a little circle for his shoulder. And then coming down from that, we've got the first upper sausage of his arms, and then the lower sausage of his arms. And if you ever notice, your hands kind of stop just below your bottom sort of line there.
Okay.
Well done, Tallulah. I'm going to do a burger for his hand. Okay? Doesn't matter how many fingers we can see. And this gentleman, he's kind of got his fingers closed there, hasn't he? So it's a bit like that. So that's fine. Now, his other arm, the first sausage of his arm is kind of hidden by his body, isn't it? Which is fine, but you can still put it in so you can see it. That's brilliant. That's very good. Now watch this here. I'm going to shrink the whole page down so you've got a bit more room. Is that going to help you out?
Yeah, but...
Okay, well then let's go back to the pens. Okay, so there's his first sausage of his arm just behind his body. And then his other arm is swinging out with the newspaper that he's holding.
I can't do that bit.
You can, look. It's just like that.
Thank you.
There we go. Do his other sausage.
I'll do that sausage.
Okay, and then at the end of it is his hand. For now, we'll just do a circle. It doesn't matter what that is doing at the minute. We can add fingers in and things later on. Now it's legs time. So the main one we see is this leg in the foreground. So this Tallulah is coming from his bottom area and across there like that. Okay? Longest bone in your body. So a good, nice sausage going down there. That's right. Well done, that's nice. And then you've got the lower part of his leg there. Yeah. Good. And then we've got his shoe, of course.
Yes, I can do a shoe.
So again, just another sausage for now. We'll do for a shoe. It's just another sausage coming off his foot. Okay. Now his other leg is crossing from behind him.
Oh,
that's good. I think yours is better than mine.
Yes,
So his other leg, Tallulah, is a sausage going behind here. It doesn't matter that I'm crossing over there.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. That's it. All the way up. Well done. And then, of course, we've got the other bit going down there, haven't we? Now, if you look at this foot, Tallulah, it's kind of points downwards because he's got his heel. Well, you can.
No, I can't.
It's just another foot, but this time it's pointing downwards a little bit.
Okay. I'll try and do that.
Yeah, that's good.
That was like a Lego figure.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? If we make that there like that.
It looks like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Does it?
Yeah.
It looks like that.
It does, doesn't it? Very much. Well done. And this is Tallulah's first attempt at doing this, isn't it? So that's really good.
It's actually better than yours, actually.
Oh, is it indeed? Right, now what I'm going to do is, Tallulah, if we go to the other side of our pen very carefully, we can start putting the details on of this figure a little bit more now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll use the same bit, but we'll just change the colour. We're going to go more permanent. So we've used our sausages to help us make the body.
The eyes first.
Okay, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on his shirt. So I'm going to give him a collar for his shirt, there, like that.
For one eye.
Which one? Which eye don't you like? You don't like that one?
No.
There you go. Right onto the pen. Okay, you can use the thick end still. So we've got his shirt coming down there. And we can sort of see the collar on this side a little bit. Okay. And then you can see that the sleeve of his shirt comes down to his elbow.
I need you to help on the shirt.
You need me to help?
Yes. Hey.
Just have a little go, look.
Yeah, but I can't do shirts.
So all I'm doing to you is making his sleeve of his shirt go on that side like that. You can do that arm, look. And then giving him his nice sort of V-neck collar. There.
Oh, I can do this one.
So you do that side of his shirt. So his shirt is sort of coming down actually, isn't it? Hanging down nice and straight.
Well,
over his belly there. Yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Sticks tight to his body there. And the same for his trousers then, you see. So I'd be able to, instead of making it two separate sausages, do this all in one go. So he's not wearing big flares or anything. So that would go up there like that. And then this bit behind here. And then as I would start to colour in this gentleman, all those sausages would start to disappear then. So you can see how I'm slowly building up the picture of the man. Yeah, really good. So if we went to, if I went to a different colour, let's say we decide to make his trousers blue, to do that.
Wait, I want to do his mouth first.
Okay. You want to do his mouth? Use the other end then. Okay, I'll go on then.
Okay.
His mouth. Not colouring it. Back mouth. There we are. Right, so if I wanted to start colouring in his trousers, so like that pinky colour you picked. So this gentleman doesn't like pink trousers. Okay. But as I colour in, can you see Tallulah? It's hiding the sausages.
Yes.
Yeah. And I just need to keep holding my outline colour that I'm sticking in there. So hopefully that gives you the idea of how you can use sausages to build up these images and make them more realistic.
Yeah.
Okay? Right. Tallulah, what we're going to do...
Wait, let me just do the mouth.
Go on then. Now we're going to look at some other characters that you might recognise, Tallulah.
Oh.
Here's some
I
sportsmen.
can easily make a horse better than yours.
Now, what we're going to do here,
Oh, no, I can't make
we're going to
this.
go back to our orange colour, because we want a light colour. So, What I'm going to do
Do
is,
that one.
yeah, you have a go at that one while I have a go at this guy here. So
Actually,
remember,
I'm
use.
gonna copy which one you're doing.
Okay.
And then you can.
So
and then you do that one.
today I'm going to use sausages then to try and create this runner here. So.
Yeah. What
So,
if you do the rope first?
no, I think I'm going to start with the head. I usually like to start with the head, put that in position.
I
So
like to do the.
there's the head, and then
Wait.
his body is sort of angling
I'm gonna do it
down.
higher this time.
Down there, isn't it? That's his body going down there.
Wait, can you help me with the body?
Well, it's just another circle going that way, Tina.
No,
That's
no.
it, that's it. Perfect. That's
And
very
then
good.
his arms is going like.
That's right, and it's in a straight line, isn't it? Both of the sausages for his arms all in a straight line, and his fingers are really stretched out as well,
I'm
aren't
gonna
they?
do it like that. So
Okay. Now the tricky part. Oh, is that his other arm?
Yes.
You notice that, yeah. His other arm, I can't see the top bit really, the way his body is. I have to make his body a bit thicker, but I can see the kind of bottom part sausage of his other arm there and his hand.
I did like
Right.
that because I don't know.
Yeah. And then his fingers are stretched out too. He's straining every muscle in his body to get through that finishing line. Then the legs, the really powerful legs. So one big sausage there. He's got very powerful looking thighs,
Can
doesn't
you
he?
help me like that?
Well, it's going that way like that.
I don't know how to do it. Really.
That's his leg coming out there to do that. And then the other part of his leg is down there,
Oh, I can do
ready to hit the ground. And then his other leg is stretched out just as much as his arms are,
Wait,
aren't they? But even further back.
So
Yeah. So you get the idea. And of course, when I start adding details to this, we can add some like cartoon style lines to that to give the impression that he's running, a bit like the blurred background that shows just how quickly he's moving. Good go, Tallulah. Now with the basketball player here,
Wait, I'm not done.
that's all right. With the basketball player here,
Can you help me with
again,
that shit?
it's a matter of just starting off with all the sausages you can see.
Somebody,
His body there.
Can somebody help me with that shit?
With what? With his shoe.
That shit.
Yeah. Although you've got his leg going down, haven't you, instead of that way a little bit.
Yeah, that's all
Looks like yours runner looks like he's just getting ready to start running, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right. So look at this this guy we've got here to do that. If we move our board over a little bit, give ourselves a bit of room. So you've got a bit of room down here.
Yes.
So for this guy here, his body starts off looking fairly normal, as if he's not doing much of anything. It's only when we start to put in the arms and legs,
I know how to do.
using the sausages, that we'll get to see the action of how he's actually moving himself.
Can you help me?
Have a go. Look for the sausages where you think they are.
No.
There's the ball
Where's
in
it
his hand. Now, you've used the other end. That's why I use the thick end. So the legs here kind of are coming out towards us. So it makes them more difficult to do as a sausage shape. Maybe the one going down isn't too bad. I
And
can do that.
The big ball is
I'm sorry, my guy's
Wait,
kicking your guy in the head to do that. But this leg here is kind of more fat. It's like it's pointing at us. So if I come towards you with my finger up to the camera, it's a bit like that, you see. My finger normally looks like that, but from that view, it looks very strange.
Look, I did stripes there.
And it's the same with the back leg too. We can only see a little bit of it. Stripes of you've done that very well, haven't you? That looks like a real basketball. So again, it's the sausages that help to make the image.
Can you help me with the rest?
Well, I've got someone more exciting that you're going to want to have a go at drawing. Look. Now, comic artists know all about using these ergonomics dummies, and they know all about constructing the human body into in different ways, and using circles and other shapes and sausages. Thank you. To be able to kind of piece together the character that they're doing. So with the Hulk here, it's just a matter of doing more solid sausages than you would use on Spider-Man.
I don't know how to do a Hulk.
Well, look, he's got a massive sausage for his body, hasn't he?
I can easily do that.
He's got quite a small head in relation to the rest of him. And then he's got big shoulders. His arm going there. It's okay.
Can I just do the button now?
Massive hands. Yeah. And look at his big muscles. All the different parts of his body there. Whoop. He's not that fat. Good grief. No wonder the Hulk's going to get angry.
I'll rub it out.
Hold on a minute.
Wait,
Come on then.
just rub it out.
There, let go. That does it for you. Let go. There we go. Back onto the pen.
Yes.
So, with his leg there, we can't see much of the sausage underneath, but we can see his foot there. And the same here. Look, we can see a lot of the top part of his leg. Not a lot of the bottom bit, but we can see his foot there. So, hopefully you can see I'm just using a few circles. It already looks really realistic, and then you can just start adding all the detail.
You are doing so fast and I'm just there.
Well, I'm more practiced than you. Well, the last picture is a horse.
I can easily make a horse.
You did a very good attempt at a horse, didn't you, a few days ago? And Tallulah tried to use sausages.
Finish it because of you, and I'm going to even do this. I'm maybe going to do the grass.
Right, well, we'll show you how to do it very quickly, and then I'll let you carry on and finish it then. This time, remember that with horses, you might have different shapes than just sausages. Starting with the tail.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm going to start with the body, which is a giant sausage.
And then I'm going to do the body. Well,
Okay.
that's a big body.
So there's the
I'm
body.
doing
Um,
a different horse.
Now for the
I'm
neck,
doing a different horse.
it's more of a tapered
I'm
sort of
doing
sausage.
that. I'm doing this kind of
That's fine. And now look at the head, Tallulah. Would you say that's a sausage or a triangle, a horse's head? What do you think? I think it's more of a triangle, I think, isn't it?
Of the head.
Okay, so I could put the head in there. And then for the legs, it's all a matter of looking at the muscle shapes. What can you see? What shapes would you call them? So I know that the leg's going to kind of come out there. And then sausages are going to help me do these main bits of the horse.
Must
Okay.
do it again. I forgot how I did it.
You know, it's very good, but you are using big circles and sausages. And it looks more like a horse than any other kind of animal. You're doing a good job. Look at the shapes you can see, Tallulah,
I'm doing a big horse.
for the legs and things like that.
I'm doing a big horse.
Horses are the kind of drawing I would normally avoid.
Look how big horse that is.
But just trying to show you that even with something difficult like a horse,
Wait, I did the eye there.
if
It
you
looks
use-
like a horse dog.
if you use your ideas of sausages and circles, you can get there in the end.
It looks like a horse dog.
A horse duck.
Yes.
Good grief.
I drew a horse dog.
Trying to teach people about art, not create monsters. But anyway, sausages, beef burgers, or inflatable balloons, whatever you want to call them, they are your ticket into creating realistic images. Find pictures you like, and have a really good go. Tallulah, we're going to let everyone go now, and you can carry on doing your horse picture. And who knows, if you create some really good pictures, why not email them to Clevertouch, or you can add them to our Twitter account. Tallulah, should we say goodbye to everyone? Well, learning hopefully is always more fun and better with G and T. Say bye, Tallulah. Bye, everyone.